Are we ready?
Oh yeah. You know where I live.
Welcome everybody, 2008 RBA 50-year opening day baseball. First, before we get started here, I have quite a few people to thank for today. Starting with RBA, Royal Arc for the sign installation and the hard work put with that. Ford Motor Company for the F-Series 2009 F-150 Super Crew. Drive one. Stop by and take a look at it. It's an awesome truck coming out this summer. First off, I'd like to start thanking the city, the mayor, council, the DPW, the recreation department, Todd Dickman. It's been a lot of work, long days working to get this for today. School board, Danny Damaris, superintendent, Gary Kennedy, Steve Hawley. Gary Kennedy is another one. We worked hard to get together and do the field refurbish at high school 2. Or high school, yes, high school 2. Anybody else? Thanks all of the hard work, all the volunteers today. It's wearing the orange vest that you see them walking around. I want to thank all the volunteers that showed up to help. Thank you. All right, first off, we're going to start off with the national anthem. And also the board. I'd like to thank the board, RBA board. It's a lot of work to put in a deal like today. Also, we have some Tiger alumni joining us. Dan Petrie and Gates Brown, the Gator, Beaches. All right, I'd like to turn it over to Mayor for special announcements here. Mayor Duran.
Thank you. First of all, if you could please turn your phones and pagers off. I want to welcome everybody today. Lloyd's going to introduce his family later. But first of all, I want to take a minute to say that this is one of the few days that maroon and gold will trump the maize and blue for Lloyd. So I'm sure that everybody knows this day is all about the kids, and Lloyd doesn't mind sharing center stage with them because this is a very special day. This is the 50th anniversary of RBA in Riverview. It's the complete renovation of all these baseball fields. Everything is new out here, and it's also the dedication of the park today for Llyod Carr. So I want to welcome everybody. After I say a few words about Llyod and his family, I have a special guest who's going to say a few words also. Then we're going to proceed over there and have the unveiling of the sign. There's actually 3 signs in the park, and they'll all be uncovered after that. This is a special day, and I know Llyod is very touched by it. You know, to have a street, a building, or a park named after you, you have to really do something special, or you really have to distinguish yourself, and Llyod has certainly done that. He's gone to the highest level in his profession, and hopefully this park will leave a permanent footprint in Riverview on Llyod's career and his participation in the community. Llyod was raised in Riverview. He excelled on the football field. I don't know how he did in the classroom. He later went on to attend college at Missouri, where he graduated. He began his career as a coach, coaching at the high school level through various schools in the area. And then he got the ultimate job coaching at one of the most prestigious universities in the country, the University of Michigan. So that was a great accomplishment, Llyod. Great job. I don't need it. Llyod has been involved in all the communities in which he has lived. He served on the Riverview Board of Education and is currently headlong in a program to raise $75 million for the C.S. Smock Children's Hospital in Ann Arbor. Closer to home, Llyod, go ahead. Closer to home, Llyod has been involved with a Hall of Fame football camp that takes place every summer. He dedicates his time, the time of his staff, and also we have probably 20 or 30 volunteer coaches throughout southeastern Michigan who participate in that and probably make it one of the most rewarding experiences for a young child to attend, so that's a great job. One of the things personally I notice about Llyod, he indulges just about everybody, and I hate to say it because now they're going to have a long line for your autograph after. But I've been to banquets where Llyod is sometimes the last one to leave. A lot of guest speakers will find a spot near the kitchen so they can get out the door after they speak. But I've seen Llyod sit and sign, indulge every kid, including Elmer, with autographs. And one of the nicest thing about being mayor is having Llyod, wherever you read about him, whatever you hear about him, he always mentions his roots growing up here in Riverview. He mentions the people that were special to him, the teachers, the educators, and everybody who had an influence on him. So it is with that same Riverview pride that on behalf of the city of Riverview, we're declaring this Llyod Carr Day and dedicating this field Llyod Carr Park. And without a doubt, I think everybody knows who the biggest booster in Riverview is, Llyod Carr. The only difficulty in pulling off this whole event has been getting Mr. Beeson, a Michigan State graduate, to learn Hail to the Victors. And they did a great job. Let's hear it for them. As I said, the biggest booster of Llyod and Riverview is without a doubt Councilmember Elmer Trombley. And I've asked Elmer to come up and say a few words this morning. Elmer?
I'd just like to say this. I got to correct him one way. This is maroon and gold country, and Llyod Carr is maroon and gold and maize and blue. I am so excited about today, and I look up there and I'm saying, his mom and dad is looking down. I worked with his dad for over 30 years in the steel mill, and he took good care of his son, and Llyod has really made something of him. And what Tim said about signing autographs, over 300 and some kids go to the football camp, the Hall of Fame camp, and Llyod don't quit until the last kid's done. And the coaches say, one autograph, kids. Coach Carr is busy. Yeah, right. I stay there and take pictures, and these kids just keep on a coming. Once, twice, 3 times, and Llyod stays right there. And on behalf of the Princeton Street gang, where this guy grew up, and I got to watch him walk back and forth, and he has made my day so happy today. And Riverview is the best town in the United States of America, as far as I'm concerned, and I'll debate that with anybody. So with that, I want to thank Llyod's family for being here. Llyod, we love you. And Nancy said hi. She ain't feeling good, but she said hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Llyod Carr.
Thank you. You know, I am so honored to be here, and the truth is I have so many people to thank, because when I grew up here, I was 12 years old when a group of parents and people in the city built these fields so that we could have a great place for all of these kids, 50 years, thousands and thousands of them to play ball here, and to have something productive to do with their time and keep them out of trouble and all those things. And so for me, I have nothing to be proud of, more proud of, than the fact that I was able to grow up in a community. My dad and mother taught me a work ethic because of the way they spent their lives. And then in this school system, I had so many dedicated coaches and teachers that I was able to build a foundation. You know, I always had a bad temper. I hated to lose. And, you know, the coaches I had, they taught me how to lose graciously. They taught me how to win. They taught me about attitude. And they taught me about being a team guy. And they taught me that arrogance would get you beat. And they taught me all the things really that I've used in my coaching career. I learned right here. My baseball coach, Coach Martin, is here. My football coach, Coach McCord, I was with him the night before he died. My coach, my basketball coach, Coach Hankney, was here, and I saw him shortly before he died. So I've got a lot of teammates, people I went to school with here today, and I just want to thank you for coming. The best friends that I have, and I've got so many wonderful friends, but the longest ones are the best.
So I want to thank the people in this community, the school board, Dennis Damaris, and all the people in the schools, and of course Mayor Duran and Elmer and the city council. There's a great cooperation here between the schools and the cities, and that's why it's such a great community. And before I finish, I would just want to have my family that are here with me, my two daughters, Melissa and Emily, and my son-in-law Andy, and my grandchildren, my grandson. Where's he at? CJ Carr, and Casey Vigo, Drew Vigo, and Sydney Vigo, and the lady in red there, my wife Llyod Carr, who is also from Riverview. So, I've talked enough, but before I sit down, I just want to say something to those kids that will be playing ball today. You know, enjoy it and have fun, and you can always have confidence as you grow up here that you can do anything in this life if you're willing to work for it. And so as you go forward, have big dreams and have big goals, because I am witness to the fact that a kid can grow up in Riverview, Michigan, and through the help and support of a lot of people, live the American dream. I've had the great fortune to be able to coach at Michigan for 28 years, and so I'm an example for you. You can do anything. Just work hard, have a great attitude, and have fun while you're doing it. So thanks for all of to you for coming, and thanks for I'll never have an honor any greater than this one. So thanks. Go Blue and go Riverview.
Speaking of teamwork, before we walk over and unveil the sign, we teamed up and did a joint refurbish with the city council and also the school board, and working with Gary Kennedy, Denny Damaris, Steve Hawley, and the rest of the school board members. This is teamwork. This is what it's all about. We refurbished all the fields, the RBA installed the sign. It's just, it's a lot of work, and what a teamwork when you have the council on one side, RBA, and the school board on the other, and here's the RBA members. This is it. This is the city today, and here's Denny Damaris.
Thank you, Bruce. On behalf of Riverview Community Schools, I wish to extend appreciative congratulations to the Riverview Baseball Association on their 50th anniversary. As a boy growing up in Riverview, my memories involved kids driving through the neighborhood on their bikes, on Matthews and Blade and Marcia Street, and calling out to get your glove and your bat and head over to the sandlot that was behind Riverview High School. We used remnants of cardboard boxes for bases. We picked our teams by playing thumbs, and whose thumb covered the end of the bat last had first pick. There were no age restrictions, no umpires, no balls, no strikes, just a basic set of kids' rules that seemed to suffice on those very hot summer days. Look how far we've come since those sandlot days, and the Riverview Baseball Association has positively touched the lives of countless boys and girls through their organized efforts and coaching. Our ball diamonds are just that. They are diamonds that capture the big league dreams of so many Riverview children. Time turns so many things upside down in our lives, but there are those few things that remain the constants in our hearts, and those simple summer games called baseball. Thank you, RBA, and congratulations on 50 years, and congratulations, Coach Carr.